I am so proud to be standing here tonight in front of you. Tonight I have the honor of welcoming you to the family of the 4K for Cancer. 1 year ago, my life was changed by becoming a part of this family. It has literally been the best experience of my entire life. We have climbed mountains together. We rode through a place called Hell's Canyon together. We climbed up snow-covered mountains and through literally 115-degree weather, and all with a wonderful family who has earned the privilege to say that we have accomplished and overcome all of these things, not just for ourselves, but for all those people that we ride for whom we dedicate our rides every day, and all those people who benefit from our hard work. Let me tell you a little bit about my journey with cancer. I was diagnosed with parathyroid cancer in 2000 during the first months of my freshman year of high school. I know you're all still eating, I'm sorry, but it showed itself by me vomiting every single day. And because I was a freshman in high school, I had to puke on the nearest senior's shoes, right? Sorry, blame cancer. At the time, nobody thought that it could be anything that serious. But when my blood work came back with my calcium levels dangerously high, I was rushed to the nearest hospital. They tried a number of different things to get my levels to come down, and when nothing worked, I was transferred to Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. What I remember about CHOP is that it's very colorful. It's a beautiful place and the kind of hospital that you actually want to be in. There's a McDonald's down in the lobby from which my mother would go to get me apple pies every night just to help comfort me. In fact, it's become a kind of celebration for me every year on the day that I was diagnosed for me to go get one of these apple pies. More importantly, though, I remember waking up from surgery crying in pain. I remember having my blood draw port in my hand. I remember the doctors and all the attendees coming into my recovery room to see if I could actually still even speak. My tumor had wrapped itself around my vocal cords, and the surgical team was worried that if they even nicked it, I might have a permanent rasp the rest of my life, or I might be mute the rest of my life. Tonight, I'm proud to be standing up here with my own voice to tell you my story and to tell you as a testament really to the skill of that team. What my mother remembers from the hospital and what she has since told me is how she was really the first person to realize the awful truth that her middle son had cancer. Despite everyone assuring her to the contrary how unlikely that was, my mother is a doctor, she's a family physician, she's incredible at what she does and really one of the best in the country. She remembers the doctor who told her that I had cancer and then walked away to leave her to cry by herself. She remembers singing me a lullaby from my childhood when I couldn't sleep because I was too panicked and hysterical to make it through that night. And I really want you to understand something about me and about the 4K. I ride my bicycle for myself, but I did the 4K in honor of my mother. She took on so much of the pain of my journey with cancer to the point where I really never knew most of the whole story until years later. She knew that my type of cancer has a 50% mortality rate within 5 years of diagnosis, which means if you flip a coin anytime between my freshman year of high school and my sophomore year of college, that was life or death. But my mother made a very difficult choice. She chose to let me live my life as a normal young man who didn't have this shadow hanging over him, so as not to set up some sort of horrible, self-fulfilling, and destructive prophecy. To be very honest with you, I don't think about my cancer every day. In fact, I tend not to think about it at all, and that is because of my mother, because she allowed me the choice for someone in my position, a rare choice, to let me define my own life and to not have my life defined as cancer. And I know how rare and how lucky that is. I used to think I knew how lucky I was, but after doing the 4K for Cancer, meeting so many people along the way whose lives have been irrevocably changed because of this horrible disease, I truly can appreciate the love and the support of my family and the expert care that I was given. We met a gentleman named Brad in Idaho at the church where he came to help feed us dinner. He had developed a neuropathy because of the treatments that he went through, so that he could no longer speak properly despite being completely of sound mind. And I'm blessed enough to stand up here tonight to tell you about him. We met a woman named Shelley in Des Moines, who at the age of 60, or so, a lady doesn't tell, she began to get ribbon tattoos for every member of her family that she had lost to cancer. Unfortunately, this tattoo spirals around her entire leg. They serve as both a testament to her defiance and her energy not to forget, but every day a tragic reminder. Portland, you are going to meet her this year, and I'm very happy that you will. Abby, whom some of you may know, is right over there. She is a breast cancer survivor whom we met outside of Dayton, Ohio, the day that she finished her chemo treatments, to tell us all about the experience that she had been through. She lost all of her hair in the process. She had to leave school to return home for treatment at a time in her life when most of us would consider ourselves at our most healthy and at our most independent, was when she needed help. She needed a family and she needed care. And in so many ways, that is what all of us here tonight are able to provide for young adults all across the country by the funding, the resources, the loving care, and the inspiration that we are all able to share together as a family. You are going to meet so many of these people this summer and share so many stories of strength, of pain and loss with them, just as so many of you here also have such stories to share. Your daily physical and emotional struggles, and trust me, there are lots of them on the 4K, will serve as an inspiration to these people battling every single day. They will serve to inspire you, and you will inspire them. And never forget, when you feel like a mountain is too high and too steep to climb, that cancer does not take a break. Put those people whom you have dedicated your ride for on top of that mountain, because they cannot be there themselves. Let their light shine bright when you are out there biking in the cold rain for them. When you get up at 4 a.m. to bike 90 miles in 95-degree heat, remember that you were biking for them when they are exhausted by their treatments. 1 year ago, I chose to define myself in a new way. I've always loved cycling, but I took a leap of faith, really, and decided to take what is considered one of the ultimate adventures for a cyclist, to cross this great country of ours by the power of my own blood, my own sweat, my own tears, and my own bike gears. And now all of you are about to embark on this journey. Your lives are going to be changed, and really as an adventure should change you. But the amazing thing about this journey is that you now have the opportunity to change the lives of the people around you as well. You will have a new family in your 4K team. Now, family sometimes argues, sometimes is frustrating, but your family is there to support you, to pick you up when you fall, and to push you when you are struggling. Your 4K family this summer and for the rest of your lives is going to be all of that and more. You will laugh together, you will sing together, and you will stuff your faces together, because I've never eaten so much in my entire life as I did on the 4K. Seriously. I am so proud to be a part of this family. more proud than I've been of anything in my entire life. Some of my hardest and toughest days were on the 4K, but those struggles will give you strength, and your struggles will provide the care for all of those young adults going through cancer right now who could use a little family. Thank you.